I doubt you can solve this. Go ahead, try. All right, watch me.
The classroom was quiet, but not in the way anyone would hope. It was quiet because everyone was waiting for her to fail. The teacher leaned back in her chair. A smirk tugged at the corner of her lips. "You're not going to get this," she said. "And everyone here knows it." The other students laughed. Just enough to humiliate, not enough to be caught. But she didn't flinch. She didn't panic. Because she had already calculated the answer in her mind. And soon, everyone in that room would know why underestimating her was the first mistake they had made. It was a Thursday morning. The fluorescent lights buzzed. Math equations covered the board like hieroglyphics. Most of the students were scribbling nuntines, copying from the front like clockwork. Her name was Amara Johnson, 15 years old. Tall for her age, with sharp eyes that missed nothing. She had a notebook filled with formulas, notes, and doodles that to anyone else looked chaotic. But chaos to her was order. She saw patterns where others saw confusion. At the front of the room stood Miss Carlton, the teacher. She was well into her 40s, a reputation for being strict and biased. Amara had seen it before. Miss Carlton underestimated her because of the color of her skin, and she made no effort to hide it. "Amara," Miss Carlton said, leaning on the desk, "why do you even try?" The other students giggled. "I mean, look at you. You barely keep up in class. This one's above your level." Amara kept her gaze fixed on her notebook. Calm, steady, patient. "You're probably going to get this wrong anyway," the teacher continued. "I can almost guarantee it. But go ahead, try." A few students whispered. Some looked at Amara with pity, some with amusement. No one expected what would happen next. Mr. Carlton turned to the board. "This problem requires combining the quadratic formula with a series of exponential functions. I'll give you 30 minutes. But don't strain yourself," she said, smirking. Amara opened her notebook. She copied the equation carefully. Then she paused, analyzed it, started to solve it step by step. Minutes passed. The students were still scribbling nervously. Some were stuck. Some were guessing. Amara moved calmly, her pen flowing over the page. She didn't rush. She didn't falter. Her confidence was quiet, but absolute. If you're still watching, like, subscribe and turn on post notifications. This is where it flips. Because the teacher thought she had seen it all. She thought she had humiliated Amara. She was wrong. With 5 minutes left, Amara did something unexpected. She stood, walked confidently to the front of the classroom. The chair squeaked. Heads turned. Eyes widened. Miss Carlton's smirk faltered. Amara reached the board, picked up the marker, and started solving the equation. Step by step, with flawless precision. The room fell silent. Every student watched in disbelief. Every mistake Miss Carlton had assumed she would make didn't happen. Every doubt erased. When Amara finished, she stepped back. The board displayed the correct solution in neat, clear steps. A few students clapped, nervously. Some whispered, "Wow." Miss Carlton was frozen, her face pale. Her mouth opened and closed, but no words came out. Amara turned to her and said, calm but loud enough for the entire classroom to hear, "Maybe next time you'll think twice before underestimating someone." The class erupted in applause. The teacher swallowed hard. And for the first time that semester, she was speechless. Amara walked back to her desk, sat down, opened her notebook, started a new problem. No one dared interrupt her. Later that day, word spread. The students whispered in the hallways about the black girl who solved the impossible problem. The teacher avoided eye contact. Even some of her colleagues admitted quietly that she had underestimated brilliance. Amara? She didn't gloat. She simply knew her worth. And she had reminded everyone else of it. Quietly, confidently, and without a fight. Some lessons aren't taught in words. They're shown in action, in calm confidence, in proving others wrong without needing permission. She had been mocked, underestimated, laughed at, until she walked out of her desk, until she took the board, until she solved the problem. And in that moment, no one would ever doubt her again.